Welcome back, everybody, to Hogwarts in Survival Minecraft. This is Axel Pluto. I know it's been a really long time since my last update here. I've been a little bit busy, but I'm really excited to get back to this. So, if you haven't noticed, this is the Hogwarts castle, and it's an absolutely it's an absolutely massive project. I think what I'm gonna do, it's been a while, and I'm sorry I haven't uploaded a video in a while. So what I think I'm gonna do is do kind of a world tour for those of you who haven't been following, to kind of show where we're at with all of this. It's a really big project. Last time we set up this House Cup event, and the idea behind that is we're going to have all the members of the server kind of build their own house, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, that sort of thing. This is the Great Hall, so we're starting off the tour here. This was one of my favorite builds to make, actually. The interior, I think it looks really cool. It's fun to have the floating candles and these pillars up here, and yeah, it just looks really good. So for those of you who haven't seen this, let's just fly outside here, get a view of it, and then the rest of the castle is still a work in progress. We've got the quad over here. This is where the houses will be. Well, there's two quads, I guess. So this is the dorm quad for the castle. Dumbledore's tower over there. And last time, what we were working on for the quad was some of these interiors and setting up the entrances to the houses. So down here in the dungeon, we've got the Slytherin entrance, which is actually a secret entrance. So this is has a secret button here, which opens and closes this door. So you would, unless you know about the button, you wouldn't know this is here. And someone, that house is still not made yet. The dorm isn't made yet, so someone will have to do that. And let's just go up the stairs. We got tons of different levels here. The stairs are kind of wonky. Okay, so this is the Ravenclaw dorm entrance. The idea here is you put the answer to a riddle in that box, and then these doors open. I don't remember the answer, so I can't actually open that door. All right, let's go down here. Over on this side, we've got the Hufflepuff entrance. And again, I showed this last time, but this is just kind of for new people. This is the secret entrance to Hufflepuff. I got this from watching Hermitcraft Season 7. If we just come down here, open the shulker box, and we drop down into the Hufflepuff entrance. And over there is the Slytherin entrance, actually, so they'll have to share some space here. Okay. So you saw Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, and then Gryffindor. Yeah, I guess let's go do that real quick. So that's over on this side, I think. These are going to be classrooms. This is completely empty so far, but the idea is those are going to be classrooms. And I might actually put the room of requirement in one of those as well. So we'll probably get to that later in this episode. So stay tuned. I have some cool ideas for that. All right, and then Gryffindor is kind of not as exciting as the other ones so far, but we're going to do probably a custom painting here. And hang on. Can't I jump? There we go. Yeah, so just jump behind a custom painting, and then this has yet to be built over here. So yeah, that's what we worked on last time. I think, let me just fly out of here so you can get an idea of what the rest of the castle looks like. I think in this episode I'm gonna build a bunch more of this section, because this is kind of the biggest part of the castle. We'll see how far I get on that, and then we'll also do the room of requirement. Basically, the idea that I'm thinking for the room of requirement is it's going to be our nether hub / storage area. So we're going to be able to put all the building materials we need and whatnot in the room of requirement. It also might link up to the nether over here, which is, this is our Diagon Alley area. And this right here, this is the Ollivanders build. Hey, don't look at me. Yeah, Ollivanders, and we're gonna put a lot more builds here to kind of fill up Diagon Alley. Let's, again, since this is kind of a world tour, for those of you who have not seen the server, I'm just gonna fly over here. It's pretty far away. How's my, okay, we're doing fine. Yeah, it's pretty far away, but over here is Privet Drive. So this is, someone's been working on this build. This is where Harry Potter starts out, I think in that house there. And then the only other build we've got so far is the Shrieking Shack. So let's just fly over there. It's quite a ways. Yeah, over here. So this little place eventually is going to be Hogsmeade. We haven't really started on that yet. But then we've got the Shrieking Shack up here in between Hogwarts and Hogsmeade. And this has a little underground area that is going to eventually connect to the Whomping Willow, which is going to be on the Hogwarts grounds over here. So yeah, this is a really big build. Again, I'm probably going to start on this part next, and we'll see how far I get with it. So yeah, I'll get started on that, and I'll see you at the end of that. It is so distracting to have these screaming goats here. You have no idea. Just working on something and... Hey. Alright then, so we got a little bit done here, just taking a break. This is a huge build process, so it's nice to take breaks. We got the main exterior done, and now we got to put a roof on this thing, and then for some detailing work. So let's do it. Okay, and we got a roof on the thing, and yeah, still need to do the detailing here, but I got these arches coming out and this roof on top, and I built some of these windows. And actually, I'm running out of the terracotta, so I had to, we kind of wanted to do this anyway, replace some of the terracotta with this wool here, so that's how I'm trying to scrap together enough. I just had enough to finish this roof. So now we're done with that, let's do the detailing work. So here we go. I bet this looks pretty similar to what it just looked like, but I promise you we've done a lot of work here. We swapped out the tops and bottoms with stripped birch, and we kind of mixed in sandstone. We got the windows set up, and we put these little sconces here with campfires on top. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, we got some landscaping to do here. I think basically out here is where the herbology section is going to be. And then inside here, this is like the main huge build of the castle. We need to obviously finish the whole building. And then this is going to be a lot of interior work. That's like the main really tall tower here. And there's the second quad over there. Yep, lots of work to do. But in the meantime, I think let's get started on the room of requirement, which I think will be in the other quad over there to begin with. So let's get to it. We're back in the dorms quad over here, and this is the interior section I was showing you before, with this classroom area behind this wall over here. And I just cut out a little section here and put a portal up here where I think the room of requirement is going to be. So let's get on to the nether. Nothing here yet, but this is the path back to the other nether entrance, and over here is where we're going to build out the room of requirement. So I need to set up the other portal at the other end of this, and then we'll be ready. So the other portal is going to go in the other quad. You can see it over here. I just kind of threw it here. It doesn't matter exactly where it goes as long as we're in the ballpark. But once we build up the other quad, we can encase this in a room, and this will be a nice second entrance to the room of requirement. And now that I've got both entrances here, I've encased this whole thing in this build. So this is the room of requirement, although we haven't put anything, any of the required stuff in here. It's supposed to be a chaotic jumble, so let's get to some detailing work and I'll check back with you. Okay, I finished a bunch of detailing, and obviously here we'll do a more detailed entrance than this, probably a secret entrance. We'll have to think about some ideas for that. But let's jump on in here to the nether and check out the detailing work. Here we go, and it looks like we're back in the castle, doesn't it? Now this is the nether. This is that same room. We put up a lot of stuff here. Oh, uh, hang on. We put up these bookshelves. We put barrels, paintings, different light sources, candles, and yeah, the idea is this is just kind of chaos in here. A place where you might go to hide something, maybe store something. We got these ladders up here just adding to the complexity. Um, and we'll probably store some actual useful stuff in here. Like we'll probably move all of our stuff that's in the basement of the castle to here eventually so that it's a little bit easier to access. And just out here is, oh, there's a ghast. But that's how you would get to the other places in the Harry Potter world. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Thanks for joining me on this one. I know it's been a while, and I'll see you on the next one.